Hey, it's Soul with your little tips and reminders this week in the world of Warcraft. You can help support the channel by hitting the like button, subscribing for regular coverage, and catching me live on Twitch. Let's get right to business with an important tip for those of you who love chasing titles. It totally slipped my mind that there's a title that you can earn by clearing the Dawn of the Infinites dungeon on Mythic difficulty. It's called Of the Infinites. I do apologize for that. I happened to get the title on like the first week, so there's my elitism leaking out. Anyway, the achievement asks for you to beat up every boss, so you're in for a journey. But keep in mind that with the season wrapping up, there are tons of opportunities to get gear. You can get accustomed to the basic mechanics on the heroic version of the dungeon, but you're still going to have to carry a bit of your own weight for this achievement. Good luck. The Eastern Kingdom's Cup continues for one more full week. It's been very interesting seeing some of the feedback, which has been overall positive, but also very mixed as to which cup was easier, this one or the Kalimdor Cup. Here's a chance to give you some advanced pointers on how to use Skyward Ascent as opposed to Surge Forward in order to gain extra speed and otherwise win these races. To help visualize, I'm showing you the Dragon Rider add-on, and I made it abnormally big for this demonstration. Normally when flying forward at max speed, you're tilted down a little bit. That's how the momentum in dragon riding works. While at this orientation, pressing Skyward Ascent gets you a little bit of altitude and a tiny bit of speed, as you can see the speed bar move to the right like just a little bit before going down to what is our usual cruising speed. There's this kind of trick, and that's to press Skyward Ascent while pitching up, or otherwise while your dragon is pointed a bit more towards the sky. Now that seems kind of counterproductive, but when using Skyward Ascent this way, not only do you climb, you get a really big and long-lasting burst of speed. While in this state, you're also technically going at a speed that lets you build vigor via the at-home aloft talent. If you're not familiar with this little trick, definitely practice it. It lets you fly around with nearly infinite vigor once you've gotten the hang of the timings. Now let's apply this thought to dragon racing. You now know that pitching up while using Skyward Ascent gives you a lot of speed and maintains higher than top speed. The secret now is using Skyward Ascent with little to none of the actual ascending. What you need to do is quickly pitch your camera up, press the Skyward Ascent button, and then return your camera to its original position, or whatever position that you're going in. You don't have to jerk your camera to the sky or anything. As long as it's angling upwards, you're doing it right. There's a short animation delay between pressing Skyward Ascent and it actually happening, so the rule is pitch up, press the button, pitch down, and then try to maintain control. I'll leave a few seconds of extra footage with an enlarged UI so you can see the order of operation and you can practice. In Dragon Racing, the longer you can maintain higher than max speed, the better your time will be, and it makes a big difference. But also keep in mind that this is just a tip. It's not a required method of how to do the races. I hope this helps though. The Turbulent Time-Wise event continues, and it's turbulent, alright, like we're going from Burning Crusade to Legion this coming week. Characters as low as level 45 can partake on the Time Walking event and get a chance at hero class gear after turning in the weekly event quest. Also, something that at least so far hasn't been hotfixed, the Mastery of Time-Ways buff seems to persist while logged out. Not only that, maintaining it at maximum stacks just once happened to count for the second week of the Master of the Turbulent Time-Wise achievement. I don't want to hold you to it, but I'm probably going to try getting this buff on like a character I don't really use much, and then use that character to run one time walking dungeon a week to get full credit. It's not a huge deal, but hey, some of you want to get every advantage possible, so here you go. The dungeon event is in play, so definitely a good time to try running a Dawn of the Infinite for extra drops. Later this week on Saturday, the Great Gnomeregan race is happening to raise awareness for breast cancer and the 2E vaccine. And over in Mythic Plus World, the affixes are tyrannical, incorporeal, and spiteful. Well, vacation's over, at least sort of. Incorporeal is at least something that everyone can help out with a bit of well-placed crowd control. It's a tyrannical week, which is a double-edged sword for spiteful. Like, how often do you guys go ham on the mobs because it's a non-fortified week, only for like a spiteful explosion? Couple that with wanting to save AoE CC for those very moments on top of Incorporeal, so be careful, you're gonna have to do a little bit more thinking with this combo. 10.2 is starting its polishing phase, and this week I'll present my findings on how freshly leveled characters can handle going straight into 10.2. If the patch has any hope of releasing before BlizzCon, we're at a critical moment. Curiously, a WoW developer posted a cryptid tweet the other day saying he's, quote, looking forward to the reactions the next PTR is going to get. Does he mean the next PTR build, or PTR cycle as in like a future patch? Does this refer to Dragonflight or WoW Classic? It's an odd tweet to put out on a Saturday afternoon. It's enough to get folks like me curious. Like, for example, we might see a release candidate this week, which is a sure sign that the patch release is just weeks away. Eventually, the teasing will come to an end, big thanks to the BlizzCon schedule for toying with speculators. But if and when news drops, you'll be sure to hear it here. So be sure you're subscribed to the channel for quick reactions, like this video, that always helps. Catch me live and I'll catch you later. Let's have Bob take us out. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay breezy.
Wasted my life, it's obsession. I'm grinding reputation, I won't be denied. Hit that 25 and I'll be famous. Contract spent, I can't slow down. Rep is who I am, can't do anything else. So don't hold me back. Need that gear, I need that bomb, I need that pet. So I'm gonna make soup, then I'm gonna world boss, then I'm gonna farm more, then I'm gonna not work. My renown will go up, then I'm gonna dig holes, then I'm gonna dig holes, then I'm gonna dig holes. Done.